So yeah, that little guy right there, my friend here, I had to turn him off. He's got a little air leak. Right there's the valve. Alright guys, got ourselves a trailer. Looks decent. Older unit, but not bad. Not bad. 11,000 pounds. Yeah, I came down here. It was snowing a little bit. Raining. Now it says it's snowing there, which just wanted to have a clean truck. I guess I'll get to have a clean truck. Maybe it'll stay clean. I don't know. I guess we'll see. If we have to throw chains, we're gonna have to throw chains, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's like some little isolated deal that's moving through. It wasn't even supposed to snow or rain or nothing, but it's here. So we're all hooked up. We're pretty much ready to go. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go.
Someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while.
So Martin had a snowy night.
What do you want, wife?
And I slept through the whole entire thing. But I saw the video.
She already saw it. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I didn't have to see the video. I filmed it. It was really wet and heavy snow. Like pounding pretty hard. Got to the point where I couldn't see anything because it covered up the headlights and it was pitch dark. I had to pull over, drive blind down the hill and pull over and brush the snow off of them. And then it was all good. Watch out, he will run us over.
I think that's most of the drivers here.
He's got a next gen T680. He's a pro. He must be one of them good drivers. Oh, he's putting his gloves on, so you know he's good. He was. He's slipping his OJ glove.
Anyway.
So yeah, it was fun. Maybe we'll look into some heated LEDs for the winter because these definitely got covered up with snow really quick. But it was, like I said, it was a very heavy, wet, thick snow. So maybe they still would have got covered up anyway. I don't know. But it's like all of a sudden I just saw nothing. Everything went dark.
Yeah, that sucks. I like those lights. We knew it was a possibility though. It don't look too bad though for going through. I mean, Martin washed the truck before we went out this week. But it's not looking too bad for going through some snow.
Yeah, I mean really, well, I don't know, it's pretty.
I mean, it's not bad though.
Not bad.
Nah. Alright, what we got for a trailer today? Another one with patches. Alright. Let's go.
Good to me.
I'm the last man getting lost. It's a feeling that is hard to
All right, so it would appear that they have fuel now here. So that is excellent. Oh, I don't know if Martin mentioned earlier or not, but this is our technically second half of the week. So the way we run this route, because it has come up quite a bit as questions, new viewers, so I'm sure y'all are curious. We do 2 round trips every week, 2 round trips. So it's a total of 4 loads, but 2 full round trips. So we'll go Sacramento, Denver, Denver, Sacramento, Sacramento, Denver, Denver, Sacramento, if you follow along. So that's how our work week does. I think the total miles that we're paid out on is 4,776 miles a week. I don't know what the actual mileage is, because I honestly, I don't pay attention. It's somewhere around there. I think they might pay us maybe 1 or 2 miles more than what it actually is. And it takes us usually 3.5 to 4 days a week to do it. If we're having a really good week, no holds ups, 3.5 days, we're done. If there's weather, things like that, or we get rerouted, or we have to wait on trailer, call it 4. Actually, you know what? Call it 3.75, 3 3/4. I don't think we've ever actually been out here a true 4 days, but for sake of argument, let's just call it 4. That's where we're at. So yeah, I completely forgot what else I was gonna say. Oh, I passed my daughter. As you guys saw in the footage, there's a little arrow pointing at a Volvo, and that's my daughter. She drives with FedEx Ground. Also for our new subscribers, Martin and I used to manage at FedEx Ground, and my daughter now drives there. Not for the company we worked at though. I wouldn't let them have her, so she went to another contractor friend of ours, but she's happy there and trucking, and I'm just so darn proud of her. So I spent today talking to her on the phone, and got to pass her, and that was pretty neat. So anyway, we're here in Utah, doing our usual fuel fill up. Happy they have fuel. When we came here the other day, they did not. They did technically, but we used the last bit of it. I'll just say that. If you guys watched a couple videos ago, I guess 2 days ago, you'll see that it ran out as we were pumping. Last night, you know, another station was out of fuel, so that kind of sucked. But they have it now. Hopefully we won't have that problem too much. Kind of makes things difficult if you can't get fuel for your truck, because the truck obviously needs fuel. So anyway, gonna finish up here. I think I'm gonna stop in Tooele and grab a burrito for my lunch today, dinner, and just been an easy day of driving. I'm so thankful for those. I like easy days. I like when we're at the second half of the work week too, because you know what? It means we get to go home. That's exciting. Look at that cool car. I bet Martin was talking about those cars. Were you talking about those cars, those Chargers? Yeah, those are cool. You said what? It's really windy in Wyoming?
Yeah, I know they have really high wind warnings up there.
I asked Katie how it was, and she says, I don't know, I was asleep. I said, well, it was snowing on Donner, and she says, well, I don't think it'll be snowing when we get there because it's 75 and sunny here in Fernley. I'm like, well, just because it's that in Fernley doesn't mean it's going to be that up on the pass. She claims it's 75.
The thermometer's pretty out of whack.
I don't know. It's a Volvo, so maybe.
Probably.
Maybe it's 75 Celsius.
That'd be on fire.
Oh, that'd be on fire?
That'd be like 75 Celsius. That'd be like
150.
I think by 170 maybe.
Oh my gosh, see.
100 Celsius is boiling.
That's why I'm an asparagus. Actually, I volunteered you to teach her how to put chains on because she wants to learn how to chain a truck, so.
I gotta check the fitment on these.
Yeah, well, we'll have her come over and you'll teach her. Anyway, talking to the camera, because I said I was going to get a burrito, but we opted to do soup in the truck instead. So I'm having the baked potato and Martin is having the chili, in case you were wondering. We have a microwave in the truck.
It's a Silverado chili.
It cooks things up okay-ish. Not like perfect, but
Well, for soup,
edible.
For soup, it's decent.
Mine could be a little hotter, but it's all right.
Oh. Well, I didn't want to make it too hot.
Well, how's your chili?
Perfect.
Is it as good as Wendy's?
Actually, yeah, it tastes just kind of like it. Try it.
All right, I'm gonna try it.
It's the Silverado one. You gotta get a piece of meat in there.
So yeah, this is kind of like what it's like truck driving with your spouse. You guys share chili. Oh, the joys that are the Wyoming point of entry.
Yes.
It's Martin's favorite place.
Well, on Fridays that's usually the case, so it's whatever.
I wonder if the guy I said that she's in there. I'd really like to go in there and tell him that I'm still hauling ass. I should. Maybe I will. I'm super. How are you?
Just awesome.
That's great.
What's your hauling today, my dear?
I'm hauling ass. No, I'm joking. Sorry. The other guy thought it was funny.
They probably weren't tired. Just the one trailer today, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And if you need my IFTA, it's on this little guy right there.
Great. You gonna get to go home for Thanksgiving?
I get to go home. Well, we go home every week, so we run 4 days a week.
So yeah, just maybe not Thanksgiving.
No, I'll be home Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We took the week off. That's why.
Oh, good. Good.
I get to go home tomorrow, though, so it'll be nice.
Well, get on.
I am. Have a good one. Thank you. My coat sets off all the automatic faucets and the automatic flushing toilets. Every single time I wear this coat and there's like automatic sensors for faucets and toilets, it makes them flush and run water.
You're high vis, that's why.
I guess so. All right, well,
Safety Stephanie.
I like these guys here. They got a good sense of humor. Hopefully that recorded, you guys could hear it too.
Yes.
It's pretty fun.
Alice.
All right, so Martin and I are talking about changing our videos and how we put them out. Right now we run a week behind. We have an opportunity here Thanksgiving week where we can change that schedule. So we're thinking about going to a more current schedule. Probably have them come out maybe the same day or the day after we actually film, instead of going a week out. At this point, if we keep the schedule the way it is, our video that we're filming now, it's what's the date today?
19th.
It's the 19th today of November. So the schedule, the way this one works, I would actually hold it Thanksgiving week and not have any videos come out. And we're switching drivers here. Martin's gonna take over. Anyway, so we would, I lose my train of thought. I can't do multiple things at once. Anyway, if we, put that guy right there. If we keep it the way it's going right now, this video would usually air next week, which would be on Thanksgiving. This would be airing on Thanksgiving. But since I wasn't planning to air anything for the week of Thanksgiving, originally I was going to hold this video to the week after. So in theory, it's like literally 2 weeks old by the time you guys see it. So that being said, I'm out of breath, sorry. So that being said, I also think I'm yelling at you guys. I'm very good at projecting my voice. If only Martin could do the same. If I hold it, it's gonna be 2 weeks old. If I air it next week, it'll be only 1 week old like we've been doing. But that means the following week we'd have no content. So what I'm thinking, because we're gonna go to work the following week, I will air this stuff Thanksgiving week, and then the following week we'll serve them up to you minty fresh. What do you think?
You must run it by me again, because I'm a man and I don't listen half the time.
Changing the videos to come out like the day after we film instead of a week after.
Like vlogs?
Yeah, like Nick does or Schmidt. It makes it weird because, like, you know, right now I could be talking about, hey, it's gonna be Thanksgiving next week and we're taking the week off, but by the time you guys see this,
Crap, wrong one.
it's not gonna make any sense. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking about, moving the schedule up. We'll see if I can do it, because it's a lot running like a legit team operation and trying to do a YouTube channel at the same time, and it's a lot. But we'll give it a try.
Yeah, the editing part for Alice is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, it takes a long time to
Takes
edit a
long time
video.
to edit videos.
I know a lot of other channels will share. It seems to be like the going rate of editing a video seems to be anywhere from like an hour and a half to maybe 3 hours. So it's kind of funny because like these videos are only like 15 minutes to 30 minutes, but they take so long to edit. It's just how it is. But we'll see if ooh,
You guys don't see her any better.
no. See if we can make that happen though. So if this is in the video, that means that we're going for it, and if it's not, that means I edited it out and none of this matters anyway.
Yeah.
Ha ha! Back to work.
Safety first, Alice.
Of course. You should always wear your seatbelt.
Buckle up for safety.
I have mine on.
Let's turn on all of our switches. Click. 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 Click.
Ooh.
Click.
Is there one more? Oh, it's the knob.
Click. No clutch. No clutch.
Yeah, I'm a bad driver. I tend to try to drive this truck from a takeoff like I'm driving a car.
Click.
All right.
I should shift. Oh.
Ooh, that would have been bad. That's the problem when you're at an angled parking spot. It's like easy to get out because it's angled, but you get like a gnarly blind spot. So if guys on the other side decide they're going for it, you can't always, I know, but you can't always see them. And they're gonna try to race around you and you can't always see them. So
My fault a little bit, but he should have been not going so fast.
he's in a hurry to get things done.
I should shift like a bus driver on YouTube. That was all fancy. Like,
I don't know who that bus driver on YouTube was.
there's some foreign guy in some foreign country in a stick shift bus, and he's like, see, I can't do it. That's what he was like. He was all fancy like. Give him the man some splitters.
Oh, speaking of fancy, what do you think of the name still? You kind of digging it or no? Now that I told you what the song was about.
Splitters. Give the man some splitters.
Ooh, you fancy shifter, you.
A little flamboyant, but.
So yeah. Anyway, fancy. What do you think of that?
Fancy.
Is it ruined for you now that I told you what the song really meant? What she was singing about?
The truck's fancy though.
It is fancy, and it's wearing a red dress, and it's out there working. It's a working girl.
Let's give it a manly. Let's give it some manliness in there. I call it Fancy Lincoln or Fancy Hawk.
Fancy Hawk. I was thinking like Fancy Sasquatch, but Fancy Hawk works. All right, so I know we're rambling, but you know, when you're driving, you get bored and you come up with silly things. So when we were walking into the Flying J earlier, which I did not film, Martin's like, "Oh, that truck's fancy," or something like that, and he's like, "Maybe we should call it fancy."
He said our rig looks fancy.
Oh, he said our rig looks fancy, and maybe we should call it fancy. And I said, "Yeah, like the Reba McEntire song, Fancy," and he did not understand that
I never listened to the lyrics.
the character in the song.
I have an attention span of a gnat.
Yeah, he never listens to any lyrics. It's talking about this girl and her mom sends her out. I mean, if you've heard the song and you've actually heard the song, you know what it's about. So anyway, she's a working girl. And I was like, well, that's what our truck is. Our truck's got a red dress on and she's a working girl. So Fancy Hawk it is.
I don't listen to anything unless it's diesel and turbochargers.
I can tell. All right, we're here at Little America, and check out this sweet FLD. You can see our breath. All right. Happening place here. Happening place. Martin walked away on me.
That's the stuff. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's all right. It just came to my mind.
All right, watch this. This is crazy. It's my coat sets it up. It's so weird.
Alice,
Martin,
why are you always filming? You're
because
making
that's what I
people
do.
uncomfortable. Jeez.
I gotta tell our viewers
Look, it's 364.
that we're ending the video. That sums it up, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Don't worry, we'll be back in a few hours.
Yeah, that's how this works. Pretty much. So we'll see you tomorrow in Siva. In Denver.
See you later.
See you later.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car.
That's the stuff. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's not that. I'm stealing stuff.
I was trying to film me getting candy smoothly, but I have this big ass heavy bag, so it doesn't work. Outtake. It's always amazing at Little America. Got trucks everywhere. This dude parked where he's not supposed to. This dude's coming through.
Sorry about that big old me. If this retard wouldn't park here, I'd be able to get around.
And yeah. I know we ended the video, but I might as well show you guys how these people park here.
All the parking spots still available in this truck stop. He's got to park like in a line.
They park like 3-4 deep over here.
Quit being so negative.
Quit interrupting me, Martin.
Quit interrupting, Martin.
Anyway, they park like 3-4 deep along here. It's like,
Yeah,
how the guys in the middle get out?
How are they going to get out?